Bills fans wear their pride as a badge of honor, and now they have a new guidebook. Literally, 100 things Bills fans should know and do before they die. It's like the ultimate history book / bucket list for Buffalo's football faithful. And I'm so honored to have the author, Jeffrey Miller, joining us now to tell everyone about this book. Jeffrey, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
We were just chatting before. I know there's so much to get to. As you can see here, I have marked up this book. Producer Lauren Hall gave it to me last night. Now, what are some things in your mind? There's 100 things in here, so there's a lot to get to. I'll let you go out and buy the book. What is the one thing that Bills fans should know? I know we kind of just talked about it a little bit.
Well, gosh, there's so much. Number one I thought was Ralph Wilson, because without Ralph Wilson, there are no Bills. He brought the Bills here. He's been here for 52 years. So I think that it begins with him, and that's why I put him number one. But there's so many great players and so many great games and so many great stories in here that it's really hard to pick one. So.
What was your inspiration? Why did you want to write this book? I know you've written many others, too, many other sports-related football books.
It gave me a chance to not only focus on the great players, but it also gave me a chance to kind of highlight a lot of those characters that were not great players, but came through their history and may not have gotten their due. Some of the long-forgotten really good players that were on the team, and also some of the legends and some of the behind-the-scenes things that fans don't normally hear about.
Okay, we have to talk about this. What is it called? I'll let you say the word. That fun little thing you wave.
Oh, the whammy weenie.
Get the whammy weenie.
The whammy weenie.
I got a kick out of that reading it. So this is we made a list here of you should know. The whammy weenie, the legend of 31, the story of Marv Levy's Go Bills fight song. Just really quick, remind everybody what the whammy weenie was.
In the early 80s, Bell's Markets, a local supermarket chain here, came out with a promotion called the whammy weenie, which was a green 8-inch long hot dog shaped toy that you were supposed to shake at opponents to basically put the voodoo on them, and it rattled and it was green. And after a few weeks of being out, the legend has it that it was taken off the market because the paint on it contained lead paint, but contained lead, but that wasn't really the reason it was taken off the market.
Also, reading through this, one thing that stuck out to me was the helmet stretcher. Buster Ramsey, the head coach at the time, hired a guy named Tony
Marchetti.
Yes, to take care of the equipment. Tell everybody the story a little bit about the helmet stretcher.
The helmet stretcher, the story went that we had a defensive tackle here named Chuck McMurtry whose helmet did not fit him well. And he kept complaining about it, and Tony Marchetti was the equipment manager at the time, and in order just to shut him up, he said, well, I'll send it back to the manufacturer and have it stretched, which obviously couldn't do. So what he did was he put it away on the shelf for a few days and then brought it out and gave it back to McMurtry, who put it on and said, hey, this is perfect, exactly the way it should have
I love that.
felt the whole time.
He had no idea, no idea. Okay, now I believe we're also going to put up a panel of what Bills fans should do, a bucket list. So here we're going to kind of go down the list here. Visit the Pro Football Hall of Fame, attend training camp at St. John Fisher College, create your own Bills library, and have a drink at Jimmy's Old Tavern. Talk about Jimmy's Old Tavern a little bit.
Jimmy's is a great, one of those out-of-town bars. I was always hearing about these out-of-town bars. You know, there's a Bills bar in Miami, there's Bills bars in San Diego, wherever. And so when I was putting this together, I wanted to write about a Bills bar out of town. And a coworker of mine said, well, you should talk to this guy, Jimmy, down in Virginia. He's originally from Arcade, and he'd probably love to talk to you. So I contacted him, and he was very enthusiastic about it, gave me a lot of great insight. I wrote the article, and just before the book was about to come out, I said, as soon as I get it, I'm going to send you a copy. And he said, well, I'm going to have you come down and do a book signing. So the weekend the Bills played the Patriots a couple of weeks ago, he had me come down, he put me up in a hotel, and I went to the game, and he had a huge Bills tailgate party at his bar in Herndon, Virginia, and they attracted close to 500 people. Everything was going great until about this, midway through the second half when they started getting clobbered. But we signed 100 books and had a great time.
It sounds like a lot of fun. And just really quick, where can people get this book? Very interesting read.
It's available at all the bookstores locally, Barnes & Noble, Bookworm, all these, Monkey See, Monkey Do, and Clarence. It's also available online at Amazon.com.
Okay, great. Well, Jeffrey
Although
Miller,
there's
thank
other-
you so much.
Thank
And
you
just
for
so
having me.
everyone knows, too, the foreword is written by the infamous Marv Levy.
Yes.
So go and get this book. It's a lot of fun to read. Talk to your kids about as well. But for now, over to you, Amelia.